to his eternal glory. That is what you call quick law and order. First we have the escaped convict, then the policeman shoots him, followed by the great group to pick him up and take him to his glory. Here we have the Herndon Fire Company. Let Freedom Ring as Klein Motors float. I don't know what happened to the Herndon Fire Company, but the Klein Motors float, Let Freedom Ring, beautiful red, white, and blue float. Davis Manufacturing. That was a report from the Williamsport Hearst Company. They just had to go get someone else. Uh-oh, now there's a devil. We're missing this action off camera, but we can't possibly swing around and getting it, but the crowd is enjoying it enormously. Now the Klein Motor float moves out of view, and here we have the Davis Manufacturing float. An old-fashioned spinning wheel and someone ringing a bell, and there is an authentic bell on there being rung, as you can hear in the background. Beautiful gold bell. And now we have the Burnham Fire Company. Burnham, of course, is about 28 miles to the west of Beavertown. Looks like a hook and ladder truck, probably a pumper as well. Now we have the Penns Creek Elementary float, and for those of you from Appalachia, the Penns Creek Elementary float, if you will. And we see an old-fashioned schoolhouse, or actually that's a pioneer family. The man is chopping wood, the lady's doing the laundry, various ages of children sitting around out in the front yard. Here we have the Freeburg Fire Company. The Freeburg Fire Company still following up on the Penns Creek Elementary School float, and most interesting little float. Here we're just panning over the top of the Freeburg Fire Company. There's an old pumper. Gee, I hope we can catch that. That equipment is dated from November 1876. Here we have the Freeburg Fire Company yet. No, that's the Fremont Fire Company now that's already gone by. We're now looking at this McClure Sub Shop. McClure Sub Shop, Sub Pizza Shop. And now the Beavertown Oil Supply.
You missed Hummel's Wharf.
Hummel's Wharf Fire Company got in there, and that's not on our program, but there it is. The Hummel's Wharf, beautiful piece of equipment, a very elaborate piece of equipment from the Hummel's Wharf Fire Company. Now we have the Beavertown Oil Supply. Of course, that's the truck that we... Okay, we're going. Now what you see, ladies and gentlemen, is the 7th Regiment Cumberland Guard dressed in their Union uniforms. What you hear in the background is the Fife and Drum Corps of Bloomsburg, but the 7th Regiment of the Cumberland County Guard. And now we're swinging around desperately trying to bring into our camera. And there we have them, the Fife and Drum Corps out of Bloomsburg, dressed in their beautiful green and gold uniforms, the Fife and Drum unit playing in the background, as you can easily hear. Getting a very nice hand from the crowd. The Pioneers from Bloomsburg. While we did change tapes there momentarily, we didn't miss a thing, ladies and gentlemen. You saw everything that's been in the Beavertown Bicentennial Parade so far. The Logan Fire Company, the Port Trevorton Boy Scouts were in your view. Now we see more of the Port Trevorton Boy Scouts.
Yeah, they come up in the other direction. They're all trailers behind.
parade has stopped momentarily. We've now moved back into control center, and what we have here is the Port Trevorton we're going to have to move back out. Now, there seems to be a lull momentarily. We're adjusting our equipment, taking advantage of this lull. But Port Trevorton Boy Scouts have 45 units in the parade, and we've already seen one or two of them. In fact, in the background, we now see some of the earlier units. That was the cause for the delay, breaking up. More of the Port Trevorton Boy Scouts. Port Trevorton Boy Scouts must have a very active unit to have 5 units in our parade, but they certainly have gone all out with floats. Happy Birthday, America. Now we have Larry Troxell's antique car. Boy, he's in there in his full glory, his beard and his cap, his family waving to us there now. I'm sure Larry will enjoy seeing himself when he... Here we have the UCC Church of Beaver Springs. Give thanks for your freedom. And now the Beaver Springs Ladies Auxiliary float. Beaver Springs Ladies Auxiliary. Trying to pan down to catch the activity, but they're moving rather rapidly right now. The Beaver Springs Fire Company equipment will be the next 2 units. There's the ambulance going by. Now we're panning.
Did you have the charger?
Downstairs. Down at the radiator. Down at the radiator in the front room. Just come on in, I'll meet you down there. Our portable video camera crew has just now come by. And Dave, Rusty, could I turn this over to you? This is the Keystoners. Or is this the Tri-County National Bank? Yeah, this is the Tri-County National Bank float. And Harry Wagner is just now coming into view. I'm going to turn this over to Dave temporarily and get down and help the crew get recharged. This is the McClure Explorers post coming into view now.
I found it. Post number 2408 from McClure. Next we have another antique car, Ernest Walters. Can you see the year on that, Rusty?
1928.
1928. What is that?
Dodge.
Dodge.